This is definitely the most important cake I've ever made. Fuck! This week I'm making a cake for my sister's wedding, which is terrifying. There are two main challenges involved in this. First of all, I bake a lot, but I've never made a wedding cake before. Just the scale of this is outside anything I've ever done. I had to buy a really big tin. So I've done a lot of reading and research, but this is not my comfort zone. Second of all, I've been vegan on and off for the past 9 years. This is not a vegan cake. What do I do with this? I definitely wasn't vegan that whole time. Like when I lived in Japan, I would just eat whatever. But even then, when I was cooking for myself or baking, that was vegan stuff. So the shells are the best part, right? Like that's a nutritional powerhouse. So this cake is a triple layer semi-naked cake with 3 flavors. The bottom layer is chocolate, and that's gonna have a chocolate ganache in between the layers. The middle layer is lemon, that's got a lemon syrup drizzle and then lemon curd in the middle. And the top layer is my grand's recipe for Victoria sponge with buttercream and jam. The chocolate is obviously the densest, so that's going at the bottom, and that's gonna be 11 inches. The lemon is 8 inches and the sponge is 5 inches. Look at the size of this. I'm so intimidated. Please don't take that out of context. Oh my gosh, it's like a reflector. Oh, it makes my light go funny. Sorry. I'm doing the chocolate and vanilla cakes today because like yesterday my pan arrived and I was like, oh, I'll do like a test. And then if it works, it works. This is gonna be super easy. Spoiler alert, it did not work.
Oh my god, it's completely raw in the middle. It's like one of those bread bowls full of soup. Hello darkness, my old friend.
So now I'm baking this in separate layers, which means doing lots of little batches, which means it's gonna be a really labor intensive day. Obviously, like, marriage is a tool of the patriarchy to treat women as property, but like, you know, it's a day out, so. I'm just cynical because the closest I've come to a successful romantic relationship is like Dragon Age Origins. So any bastard princes out there, hit me up.
Why is this happening?
I just gotta reconsider a tiny bit because this cake is too big for the mixer. Shit. Fuck. Oh shit. Mistakes have been made. Okay, so it is 5 p.m. I've spent the last 6, nearly 7 hours baking. I've made more cake than I've ever made in one go in my whole life. And that's the easy part. You are so soft. I'm so proud of my turntable. It makes me feel like a professional. DJ. The reason for this is basically so that when I do the chocolate filling, I don't want that to show at the edges, so this is kind of creating a little dam for that. boy, oh boy. I think that's okay. I think that's okay. This one has a little dip in the middle, but I can deal with that. I'm just gonna fill the hole with chocolate. Uh-oh. Okay, we've got a side crumble. Ah! We've got a really bad... Bitch, fuck. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Okay. Let's just try and... I'm just gonna try and patch this up. That's fine. Oh my god, why is this one so crumbly? This is the only one that's crumbly. Oh my god, this is a nightmare. I'm just gonna stick the cake back on. Uh-oh. Okay, well, you know what, we'll just gloss over that. We'll just, still on the crumbly side. Maybe if I put that in the fridge for a while. Glossing over that breakdown. These are the lemon cakes. The chocolate cake is in the fridge and I am not thinking about it, and I'm hoping that like chilling it does magic. Oh, beautiful. Okay, now what if I do nothing else for the rest of the day?
Another career, it's a mild day. Besides, yeah, they can't stand besides me. I think me, you, and him should menage Friday. Big wig, big gas, giving whiplash.
A traditional wedding song. I did also make like a little tiny extra cake here. And this is just a gluten-free one because my cousin's fiance is gluten-free and I feel like there are probably going to be other people. Also, when I went to a wedding last year, they specifically made the effort to like, they'd got a vegan cupcake just for me, so that I could eat cake along with everybody else, and I was like, okay, very drunk, but also incredibly moved. And it means a lot to people because everybody should have cake. That's like my one principle of communism. I have many principles of communism. Dick, you wanker. Okay, I'm just gonna prod this, and sorry to the people eating the gluten-free cake.
Yeah, in a Tonka color Willy Wonka.
Okay, it's frosting time. So I have two things for this. Offset spatula, bench scraper.
Never use a made-up recipe. Your cake will end up crazy. But if you do the cooking by the book, then you'll have a cake.
If she asks why it's wonky, I just feel like, because I'm not a professional, bitch, because I'm not getting paid for this. I'm gonna phrase it a little bit differently. Would we say that's semi-naked? I feel like that's semi-naked. Okay, all the cakes are frosted and filled. I'm gonna stack them on location, but I'm probably gonna put the dowels in them now, just so it's like minimal to do when I'm there. I'm really dreading the car ride with the 11-inch 3-layer cake on my lap. I'm just really worried that I get there and it's all just like dissolved and it's just like a pile of crumbs and smush and like I cry, and yeah, that's my main concern. This is the most like by the book I've made a recipe for a long time, because like with vegan baking I'm usually adapting something or changing something or using a different technique or experimenting, and this I'm just making it. Non-vegan baking is easy. Like, I play hard mode. Yeah, I could go on Bake Off. I'm gonna say it.
Never use a made-up recipe. Your cake will end up crazy.
You gotta do the cooking by the book, cake.
This experience, it's decided to be really sunny, so the car is boiling hot, which is great when you're transporting masses of buttercream.
I've never had so much cake and still been so stressed in my life.
I hate everything about this.
We've actually made it to the location without a crisis. Yeah, it's going to be decorated tomorrow so that the colour doesn't bleed from the flowers or like the meringues don't dissolve and stuff. But people have seen this now. I have proof that I made a cake. So if it collapses overnight, it's kind of someone else's problem now. I feel okay about it. I'm just so pleased that this worked. I kind of can't believe that I pulled it off. I did it. I'm so tired. I want to eat a salad and then nap. I shook it for comedy and I didn't expect to like feel it.